In most instances, I'm using these two antlers just like they're intended to use, as an all-out brawl that's happening in the timber. However, there are instances when once a deer gets under that 100-yard range where I may not be able to do exactly what I'd like to do with them, meaning may not be able to make full contact with them and twist them and turn them because he can see where I'm at. There's been several times, and well, you'll see me on video where I actually take the antlers and I just put them side by side like this. I'll have my bow in my hand and I'll just reach behind the tree and I'll actually rub the tree back and forth on the bark. That can be a real enticer coming into the end portion when you're trying to get them that last 100 yards, as long as they can't see you move. So that's a technique that I use quite a bit, and it can be really beneficial, especially when you're trying to get them into bow range. Another instance where we'll use them when we're not up in the tree stands and we may be on the ground hunting maybe some brush country down in Texas or in Kansas. Sometimes we don't hunt out of tree stands because there's lack of trees that are big enough to hang stands in. So we'll use the antlers basically just to mess around the brush, push them around just like a deer would. Again, you always want to be thinking, what does it look like whenever you watch those videos when those bucks are pushing around the brush or when they're pushing around each other? You're just trying to mimic those exact same sounds. So in a lot of cases, again, I'll just put the antlers together like this and I'll rub some of that brush back and forth, and sometimes I'll really knock it around. If you watch videos, you'll see some bucks really pushing some of those smaller mesquite trees around if you're down in an area like Texas or parts of Kansas where that's pretty prevalent.